All right. There's Jules. What's up, Jules?
Nothing much. What's up?
Just got done covering NFL. Unfortunately, I do not have any NBA headlines from Cody. Before we get into the wrestling, I'm going to talk about IndyCar racing at Pocono. And then we're going to get Cody Bodie on the line. And we're going to talk about the McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight coming up, I believe. Is it this week? This weekend? Something like that? I'll get an actual date for that. But we're going to talk about IndyCar real quick. IndyCar was at Pocono International Speedway, or whatever you want to call it. And it was kind of Chevy domination at Pocono. It wasn't the road course. It was the Tricky Triangle circuit. And I'm going to give you guys the standings here. So Will Power got the W at Pocono. Joseph Newgarden in second. Alexander Rossi in third. Simon in the number 1 car in fourth. Tony Kanaan in fifth. Scott Dixon in sixth. Helio Castroneves in seventh. In 8th place was Ryan Hunter-Reay. Graham Rahal with a 9th place finish, and finishing out the top 10 was Carlos Munoz. And then I have the standings. I'll give you guys the top 10 standings. Joseph Newgarden in first. Second is Scott Dixon. Helio Castroneves in third. Simon in fourth. Will Power in fifth. Rahal in sixth in the points. Takuma Sato in seventh. That's a great name for you, Jules, right there with your Mitsubishi Hyundai gimmick. And in eighth, Alexander Rossi. Number 9 is Tony Kanaan, and finishing in the top 10 is James Hinchcliffe. So that will do it. And then next week, the schedule is winding down. The series is winding down for IndyCar this year. They are the upcoming races. Madison, Illinois. I don't know where that's at. I don't know if this is a road course. Oh, okay. This is Milwaukee. It's going to be the Milwaukee race. That's coming up on the 26th. September 3rd is Watkins Glen. And then they finish off the season at Sonoma in California. So that will do it for IndyCar. So we're going to talk about, I don't know if it's going to be one of the biggest fights of the century, but probably one of the biggest of the year. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, with just so much hype, I guess, and making all their promos look like some wrestling type stuff going on. So Jules, who you see winning? And I'll give my opinion after you guys are done with yours.
To be honest, if it's gonna be like the whole thing between Mayweather and fucking Pacquiao like years ago, where he just basically danced around the fucking ring like a little ballerina and shit.
He's a black little leprechaun. I think Floyd is, anyways.
That he is, man.
Yeah, dude, like fucking, I don't know. Like I was over at my cousin's like baby shower or some shit, and it was on, and I was like, really, dude? Stop fucking dancing. But, the whole thing.
Me just like you ran to get my Lucky Charms.
Oh, you won't catch me, laddie. Okay, no, but I think. Well, I'm hoping that fucking McGregor knocks his ass out, because it's one of those things where, like, I really don't like Mayweather, but at the same time, I'm not a big McGregor fan either.
That's how I am.
So like, my thing is my thing is, if McGregor can fucking knock the shit out of Mayweather,
he stunned him just a little bit, man. It's gonna be a whole different ball game.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm going for McGregor out of this, because Mayweather, he's a cocky son of a bitch.
He is. I don't respect him, but I'm gonna put all my opinions out after Rated is done with his. So Rated, who you see winning, and do you think that it'll go the whole distance? Do you think it's gonna go to the scoring judges, or who you think's going to knock out who?
Well, I gotta go for Conor McGregor as well. One, Conor McGregor's already been in this situation in the octagon. He fights. He's got that never die spirit. He doesn't like to, he said it before, I don't like to get the judge's decision. I want to make the decisions for the judge easy. That's in my opinion. That follows into his category. He is very cocky. And so it's Mayweather, the cocky brother.
It's like basically this whole fucking back and forth between the two, just like nothing but I make a bigger salary than you do, and
I have more money. No, I have more money. Who the fuck cares? Sorry, but
That's the thing about Floyd, because every time he's on the show and he's got his wife, which does not look that good, with him, like everybody will ask, and you have the duffel bag with the $1 million.
yeah.
And you see how fast he'll hop up, he'll skip to his duffel bag and bring it up.
He's
But
so
does he give
short.
that money to the people? Right, he really is.
I wonder if
But
he has to
do you
use
see
a
him?
booster seat when he drives. And then has like
If he
phone
lived in
books.
the state of Tennessee, he probably would.
Yeah, for all the people in Tennessee, they know that law.
I would pay money to see him fight Kevin Hart. It would be a midget fight.
Holy shit, dude. I think
Kevin Hart would
Kevin
probably
Hart
be the
would
one to
just
win.
talk shit the whole time. Like you guys, I don't know if you guys watch basketball. So, like a couple years ago, he was in the All-Star game, and there was this girl. I don't know where she was from, but I think she was either from college or she was in like the National League for Women's Basketball. And she was pretty damn good. So Kevin had to guard her, and she put the spin move on him, went right past him. He fell right to the ground. He was looking for the foul, and it was hilarious. He's fun to watch, but to be in a fight, I think he'd be out in one punch.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this is my opinion. I don't really like either fighter, so I'm kind of on the same page with Jules. But I didn't like McGregor when he was in the UFC with all the fights because he was talking shit. So I don't respect Floyd at all for the boxer, the athlete he is, or the person he is. So I really want Conor to win this fight. Now they're not doing traditional boxing gloves. They're doing, instead of 10 pounds, it's going to be 8 pounds. I'm really not sure why they changed it. But it'll be interesting if this comes into effect. Guess just to kind of weigh it out for, I guess, McGregor. So I want McGregor to win, and we were going to get Cody's opinion on this, but he's on vacation. So I think no phone call from him, I believe. He would probably be swearing pretty bad, but so I think he's gonna want. I think he said he wants to pass on this. So I want McGregor to win this fight. This fight will be in Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena, August 26, 2017. So everyone check your calendars and make sure. So that will do it for. Okay, well, actually, Cody is changing his mind. He wants to get his opinion on this, so give me 1 second. Just spoiler alert, anything can happen when Cody, he is in Myrtle Beach having a fun time. He sent me a video earlier. He was on some boardwalk, and there was a dude that looked like Paul Blart. He was laughing his ass off. I was dying. So we're going to see if... Yeah, and the hot tub. He saw a guy fall out of the hot tub, and he said, "Oof!" And then he followed up saying, "You need some milk."
He needs some milk.
So while I connect this phone call with Cody, we're gonna see what happens here. Hopefully he answers. Hey, Cody. What's going on, dude?
What is called my nibble?
Just want to get you. We have talked about we have talked about NASCAR, NFL. We've got everything covered. I've talked about open wheel racing and all that. Next week will be Formula One's race at Belgian Grand Prix, aka Spa. So we're talking about the Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight. We've gotten everybody's else all their.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yes, Cody. This is why I called you. So. We got everyone else's opinions. We've got my opinion. We've got Jules and Rated. So, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think it's going to go to the judge's decision, or do you think someone's going to knock somebody out? Who you got going? Who you rooting for?
I don't know, dude. I think what's going to happen, I think it's going to go in decision, and they're going to give it to Mayweather like they always do, but that's just me.
Okay.
But then, but you got Conor McGregor, fights like he fights like a bat out of hell and all that shit. But then again, he could knock him out. But he did say, "Mark my words." I want to see it.
All right. Well, I told everyone August 26th, so that is right around the corner. 5 days away. So we'll see what happens. And we're gonna move on to wrestling. Thank you, Cody, for being the short part of it. And we'll see you whenever you get back. Be safe, and don't fall out of any hot tubs because we just told the story on the stream.
No, I don't want to eat concrete or dirt or anything.
All right.
You're a midget.
Well, Rated says you're a midget.
I thought I couldn't be there.
Oh, you're fine, dude. Shit happens. So enjoy the family time, and we'll see you later this week, man.
Alright, guys. Well, I'll be back on this weekend, so I'll holler at y'all.
All right, Cody.
All right,
Be safe.
Peace.
See you later.
Alright, man. Y'all be good.
All right. Well, that did it. He was trying to hide that he wasn't that fucked up, but he is. So we all watched SummerSlam last night. I didn't watch the kickoff show because I don't really care about the kickoff show. And I don't think they could have bombed this anymore, but a 5-star rating to watch that pay-per-view from pretty much start to end. I'm going to be probably pretty savage with this, but out of a 5-star rating, I'm probably giving them like a 1-star because it was absolutely awful how the match's outcome are. And Rated, you got the list of matches going on. Your mic kind of sounded low earlier, so hopefully it gets fixed.
It made me so mad that every match is burned into my head to even know that they're going to continue to just let Jinder Mahal use the Singh brothers to continue his title reign.
Well,
Like,
I told Jules this, and with any like ringside interference, and I think the next big pay-per-view for SmackDown is New Mercy coming up next month, and I think they're going to be banned from ringside if Shane actually plays it right. So it's even because it's a 3-on-1 handicap match basically, so.
Like the tweets that were going out like crazy as soon as the Singh brothers interfered and Jinder won. Like, this is bullshit. Oh, I drove this many miles just to see the Singh brothers interfere in a high profile match. Like, I agree. Why do you keep letting the Singh brothers interfere? You know they're going to interfere, but yet you do nothing about it. But when the Singh brothers are out with a code and he gets a grudge match against Randy Orton. Oh yes, Randy Orton doesn't have to worry about nobody interfering. He can whoop. Shit. Okay, we're going to have to edit that out.
No, we edited that out. It's all uncut.
And then what got me was Carmella. Carmella had the perfect opportunity while Natalya was celebrating her win to come out and cash her missed Money in the Bank contract. But honestly, I think Carmella is going to be doing the contract kind of how Edge did his. He waited until there was a really high-profile match, till everybody was beaten till an inch of their life, and then he comes out, cashes in, spears, 1, 2, 3, and
That's what happened to Randy Orton. He got his ass beat before the bell even rang, and then the bell rang. RKO'd Rusev, planted his freaking neck into the goddamn ring, and then that was it. It was like, okay, so why was this even a match if it was gonna last less than a minute?
And all I had to say on that match was RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, you sent me the
And
evolution of
Rusev
man
is
from monkey
going
to
to
man, and it shows
heated.
Randy just getting RKOing the man.
That was funny.
It was. So
And like after that shit happened, fucking Rated over here calls me when I'm in the
yeah.
same party with you, fucking
Yeah.
Wolverine, and all you hear is RKO out of nowhere. I was like, this fucking dude. But yeah, that match was fucking hella quick, dude. It was probably just as quick, or maybe a second or two, like, quicker than the whole Brock Lesnar versus, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Versus,
Thanks, Paul Heyman. You troll.
Versus Goldberg.
Well, I
WrestleMania.
was like saying like it was that long as like Holly Holm and the Ronda Rousey fight, man. It was like, wow, that was dumb. Yep.
I paid $200 just to see you get knocked out this damn fast. I want my money back.
Basically. So, is there any other matches from SmackDown that was, I can't remember all the matches because there was so much stuff that happened.
There was Soccer Man.
Oh yeah, AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, which was another bomb match, in my opinion. Not good.
Because everybody already knew what was going to happen. Kevin Owens was going to get so heated to the point to where he pushes Shane. Shane was going to
argues with the ref.
He's going to push back. AJ Styles is going to see the moment and cash in and win. Well, not cash in, but
that was like almost every match. Everyone was yelling at the ref. Every freaking match. Like, it was like, really? Is this argue slam? Because I guess that's what the thing was. I guess that's the new popular thing. And yeah, I think that's about it for SmackDown, right? Unless I'm missing something.
Oh wait.
Okay, Cena versus Corbin. That was another pointless match in my opinion. And Cena beat the absolute crap out of him. So this is probably gonna go on for next few months, or maybe they'll drop it because he does have an injured neck. So see what WWE takes right there. But yeah, that will do it for SmackDown. As in Raw, we'll leave the Fatal 4-Way for last because that was actually the match that was pretty decent. The ending wasn't that great, but we'll talk about that last. So Rated, start us off.
Well, actually, I think I'm going to pass this over to Jules.
Oh boy. All right, Jules.
Oh, lovely. Okay, let's see. Well, we had
the Alexa Bliss match. That was against Sasha Banks, I think, right?
Which was another pointless match because everybody already knew Sasha was going to win.
Yep, Sasha won, coming out like a peacock in her entrance. No, it was kind of strange.
Yep.
The golden peacocks. We are the peacocks. We are the peacocks. That makes me want to go watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air now.
Oh God. And so was the Natalia match too. That was just like what?
It was like meh.
She won the title, so.
Yeah, and then we had the tag the tag team championship match again
Oh,
with
yes, no. That was a good
Sheamus and Cesaro versus basically like the Shield, pretty
Yeah, 2 out of 3 parts. So
much. Yeah.
But I knew they were gonna win anyway because why? Because it was a reunion match for 2 out of the 3 Shield members.
Seth came out
Yep.
looking like Kane with the black and red attire, and then Dean had the black and red attire too with the black shirt with the red logo, and they won the titles, so it'll be interesting how long they hold them. And then we actually totally forgot about the Usos retaining their titles over New Day, which was pretty shocking in my opinion.
But that was in the kickoff though. That was like in the kickoff show.
Yeah,
So
I kind of totally forgot about the
which
title. So.
to me it makes no fucking sense because from what I've been reading, people are like, "Oh yeah, we can't wait to watch that." They're like, everyone was hyped about that match, but it wasn't in the actual pay-per-view. It was in the pre-show or the kickoff show, whatever the fuck you want to call it, same shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure a couple people, including myself, which I didn't watch it, but I was still like, whenever you guys said that the Usos got their fucking title back, I was just like, what, did it happen already? Like, is SummerSlam on? And then
Yeah, and I don't
you
know,
guys
it
told me
should
no,
probably
it was a
should have been a
pre-show. I was
regular, but
I don't know. But
so that
that's just
happened, and so we got new Raw Tag Team Champs, and let's move on to the next match.
And next match. I'm trying to think here. Out of all the shit that was there, I was like, let's see what else.
Ray, did you have a list of the Raw matches? So we're not partially in the dark, or what we basically are, but
Well, I was watching it, but I wasn't paying attention.
no, I didn't write any of it
Which-
down or anything. So
Yeah, like which faction?
weren't
like
ready.
which faction, or like which one was Raw, which match was SmackDown?
yeah, I didn't pay attention to any of that.
Let's see, this was kickoff.
So while Rated is figuring that out, okay, you got it.
Big Show and Big Cass.
Oh my
yeah.
God. So where do we
Yeah.
start with this? Do we start from the beginning where Big Show's hand was just really messed up, or do we talk about the Enzo slipping out of the cage, stripping down, and moving himself up?
Can we not talk about that part?
Well, we basically just did. So that was just really strange. He hopped out of the cage, got a big boot from Cass, and nighty night, you strange ass gopher looking dude.
Nighty night, you strange little man.
Yeah. I thought Big Show was gonna win, and he lost to Big Cass. So they must be pushing him for something. So we'll see. This will be a rivalry, or if he's going to try and get a title shot of some sort in the future. But everyone thought, oh, Big Show's going to win. Guess not.
Not really. After that bullshit that happened, fucking, where they basically fucked up his like right hand on the cage.
Yep.
I want to basically take it back a little bit. I want to talk about that Sasha and Bliss match.
Okay.
How do y'all think Sasha is going to be after taking that hellacious fall? off that
Well, they say she's injured, but it depends on it. They might just look at it, MRI it, see how bad the injury is, and then they'll play it by ear, I guess. What do you think, Jules? Kind of the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much. And
Alright.
I have a feeling possibly maybe Bailey might try it after she's not too fucked up with her arm
Yeah.
or shoulder or whatever.
We
Right.
forgot a match.
What?
I
We're
don't know which
talking
one.
about all these other matches. We forgot about The Demons return.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Well, there
that
was so
one was
much
actually pretty
matches.
dope.
That one was actually not a bad match. They did not screw that one up. That was a good match, and
It really was.
his entrance was good. Bray Wyatt tried doing the backwards crab walk and did not scare him at all, but he was definitely scared of Finn, though. That was for sure. I think it was a pretty good match. What do you guys think?
The so-called eater of worlds would actually be scared. But you talk about people having their demons. When somebody releases their full demons and shows you their strength of their demons, you get scared.
He's no longer the eater of worlds. He's the eater of boots.
Because honestly,
Dude, like he got fucked up.
Yeah, he
when
did.
Finn Balor did that, like
I thought you were talking about the
even kinda
SpongeBob
went,
episode where they ate the
"Holy
boots.
Shit, man.
Oh no.
Honestly,
I mean,
if
good
I'd have been
reference, but
another
no.
streamer, I'd have been, when Balor jumped up, I'd have been like, nigga, hold up.
Oh, God. So, yeah, that was a good match. We'll see where Raw takes that rivalry going up in Hell in a Cell in 2 months. So we'll see what happens in that time frame. So, any other matches that we're missing before we get to the Fatal 4-Way rated?
I do want to say this, though. I was looking on CBSSports.com,
Okay.
and the thing that actually kind of killed it was they actually gave the match Finn Balor and him a C+. Like, honestly,
Really?
in my opinion, that is an A+ to me.
Because all the other matches weren't that great to us. And I mean, we'll talk about the Fatal 4-Way here in a second, but that was, I mean, to be neutral, I really give it a B+. Because honestly, I mean, yes, it was A, B was kind of corny at times, but it was a good match overall, I believe. It was above average in my opinion. So, anything else we're missing?
Can we talk about the whole KFC fucking bullshit?
Oh my god. Okay. So if you guys missed it, they did their own KFC commercial during
It was like
the stream,
like
the pay-per-view. If you guys haven't seen it, you can probably Google it on YouTube and find it.
Yeah, just Google like KFC WWE or some bullshit.
KFC WWE commercial 2017. And okay, so who did they all have? I know Shawn Michaels was a big part. They used his
Shawn Michaels,
animation
Goldust.
Titantron
They
stuff, and it said KFC.
Okay. So, it was Shawn Michaels. Well, okay, let's start from the beginning.
Everyone was in their
remember the
own
beginning.
Colonel uniform,
Yeah.
by the way, too.
All I know is it was Becky Lynch, Goldust,
Who was that
R-Truth.
hype dude? Who was that hype dude? I can't remember what his name is. He was in NXT, and I think he's on SmackDown. I think. Rated, you know.
I know.
He's actually on Raw.
Who
with
is he?
Goldust. His name is Ron the Truth Killer.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but the one that he's talking about.
No, the hype
rated
dude, the
one
guy that's always fucking hype all the time, the white dude.
that- Yeah,
Oh, Mojo
Guido.
Riley.
Yeah, there we go.
yeah. Him and then the Big Show. And then,
Oh, yeah.
fuck, I can't remember that dude's name, but the one that says, I have kids.
The dude
the one in
from
the
One Man
chicken
Band, West Virginia.
Yeah.
With a three-man band.
Redheaded wrestler. I
Yeah.
can't think of his
The
name.
ginger.
Rated. What the hell is his name? I can't think of his name.
Let's see.
I can't think
Heath
of it
Slater.
because...
Heath Slater. There we go. Heath
See, I
freaking
would have
Slater.
known if the fucker would have wrestled more. But I never see the fucker on, so...
Well, they pushed him, and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was pretty much everybody. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first guy was like possibly the dude from the stupid fashion police or the fashion.
No, that was I think it was Dolph Ziggler that was in that too.
Was it Dolph?
Yeah, it was Dolph because he was dressed as a chicken. He ripped off his clothes and he's like, "Ooh, Mama Jamma." I'm like, well, this guy gay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it was a very strange commercial. If you guys want to go see it, go Google it. If I do forget, then go Google it. If I don't, I'll put it in the description if I can find it. So it was just very, very strange. We'll put it that way.
It started off kind of like a casting call, and then ended up being in the arena of SummerSlam, and all you hear is Shawn Michaels is fucking. Well, you know what? You watch the video. I'm not gonna spoil it, so you guys can be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it was legit. What the fuck moment happened. So, I guess for the finale, we'll talk about the Fatal 4-Way between Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman. So I forget who we all had winning that match, but last night I kind of really wanted Braun to win, and they were gonna have him fight Brock at one point. They got mixed, broken up, and then Braun went on a rampage and threw another chair at another guy, and it was
it was Roman and fucking.
Go for it, Rated.
George at the jungle. Watch out for that chair.
And so then he put 3 tables. He put Brock Lesnar through 2 tables and then put a table on top of him. And then they carried him out of the arena, the medical team. Then he came back like Stone Cold did once before at a pay-per-view. And went for a while. It was a very long match. I really thought at times that Roman was going to win, or Samoa Joe, because he was choking people out left and right. And then Brock retained his title. Now, I really thought he was going to UFC, so I wonder if they're going to, how long they're going to keep this going for. How long he's going to be champion, if he's going to, if he's going to do a title match on Raw, because they don't have a pay-per-view this month, so they're going to have to wait 2 months. So we'll see what happens with that. So what you got? Overall, the match was pretty good. Ending, I did not like too much.
Yeah, me neither.
Rated?
I mean, all the fucking brutal shit kind of, Okay, like, see, the thing with me is, like, for wrestling, PG era, okay, whatever, cool. But the thing that I loved fucking watching was like the Attitude Era back when I was like a kid, and also the whole ECW. I'm like an Extreme Rules like kind of guy. I like fucking seeing people get hit with chairs and guitars and shit. Anyway.
Right.
But goodbye. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy, and then the whole thing with the fucking with the fucking chair just out of nowhere.
Oh, dude, that was like, pretty hilarious.
Like, if there's a way we can do it, we should put in like kind of like make a meme, and it's like, "Why you no doctor?" and boom, you just see the chair just get basically that clip of Roman and I think it was Samoa Joe get hit with the fucking chair. Like,
yeah, that was nuts. So call him the chair throwing bandit, if you will, or the chair propelled launcher.
Honestly, on that match, I believe that it's not meant for Brock Lesnar to actually lose that title.
Well, we'll see what the WWE has in store for Lesnar and those other 3 superstars. I don't know what their will. So with Roman Reigns losing, you guys see the Shield getting back together soon within the next couple months. since Dean and Seth Rollins are together now?
I would say, like, I hope so. But at the same time, you know, Roman's kind of trying to be his own thing, which he's done okay so far, but I mean...
And I believe ever since Roman's hit his own spotlight, I don't think that he actually wants to be in the Shield. But there is going to be, I have a feeling, when the Shield, when Roman gets jumped or something, and Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are going to come out there and help, which is going to lead into the Shield powerbomb, and then they end up doing it. A three-way match with Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and then boom, the Shield. The next time Roman Reigns goes for a title match, he'll have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in his corner.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. So, and I think Jules is kind of in the same boat. Hope they get back together, but the question is when. So it will be interesting what they do with Lesnar. Interesting what they do with Strowman. I mean, will they do like another triple threat number one contender to see who wins? I don't know what's gonna happen. So I guess let this month form up, and if we have any other big updates, we'll bring it to you guys. But
well, let's see what happened Monday Night Raw, which already happened today.
Yep, we'll have updates on that and
But
SmackDown next week as well.
there is one thing that I do want to say. They didn't want Brock Lesnar losing that title, and I know who they did not want winning that title.
And that would be
Braun Strowman. Just think about it. Trying to take that title from that do people who watch the matches with Braun Strowman not realize exactly just how scary he is to wrestle? Like, that nigga can throw a chair at you like he's got fucking rockets on it. Like,
yeah, he really could.
he throws steel chairs at people.
He's a
He
madman.
threw them steel chairs into the ring like, oh, look at this pillow. Get in the ring. So
Like
honestly,
the roast dude. Look at this dude fucking start with that laugh after he got smacked with a chair. Look at his face. Look at the top of his head.
honestly, if Braun Strowman does get that damn title, it's over for the WWE, because I could see that he probably will not give up that title anytime soon.
The only way he probably give up that title if he does get it is if, like, say he's out of commission, like, legitimately, like, he
Like
breaks
hurt.
something and he can't return for who knows how long,
Yeah.
or he goes overboard and fucking fucks something up and gets, like, suspended or whatever.
But Jules, put this into memory.
Perspective.
He had a shattered elbow to where the doctor said he was not supposed to be back for at least 4 to 6 months. He came back in 2 weeks and then go to beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns even went after the shattered elbow, and that did not faze him. He still beat him.
That dude's not human. He's from Mars or some shit.
Right, he's probably Kryptonian.
Goddamn Martians and shit.
I mean, think about it. He was in the back of an ambulance that Roman Reigns did that to him. Could not barely fucking stand at all. Comes back, beats the hell out of Roman Reigns again.
Yeah, that did happen. So, so you guys got any more comments on anything?
The next WWE Championship title match that I probably see coming is Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar.
Huh,
Yeah, because Samoa had his chance. I think Roman
But that's another person. I either see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the title, or I see Braun Strowman, or I see Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman in the #1 contenders match, and Roman Reigns loses.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
So
then-
it
okay,
wasn't the
so-
best. It wasn't one of the better pay-per-views they've had in a while. So
Yeah, that was alright. But anyways, so my thing is like, what about the whole Shinsuke versus Jinder shit?
The look on Shinsuke's face after that happened. This isn't over with.
no, it's not. But I want to stop right there. And Jules seen the same shit I did. So when he was pinned up against the ropes on the right-hand side of the ring, he just starts sniffing his stomach and his belly button. What the fuck was that supposed to be? Now, if anyone that also watched SummerSlam, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. It was just really strange. I don't know if it was mind games. I'm really hoping it's mind games. I don't want it to be anything
That's pretty much
else.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rada, you know how once he gets pinned up on the wall, he puts his like, kind of like his forehead on his opponent's stomach and does that weird like.
Yeah,
hula.
the little wiggly arm thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Starts sniffing
Yeah,
them.
that's actually not mind games, to tell you the truth.
What the hell is it
That's
then?
That's just Shinsuke being Shinsuke. He was doing that back in NXT. He was doing that back in NXT, and he was doing that a lot.
So I
before
would say
NXT.
it's more of a taunt then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, yeah, this rivalry is not done by a long shot. I really think Shinsuke is going to get the title very soon. I really hope he does. I think it would be wise for WWE to let him have it for at least a short bit. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, John.
yeah.
What'd you think about that one fucker's haircut that I was telling you about?
Okay, so I didn't know what you meant about last week because I didn't see him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jules was not joking about this haircut. If you guys watched it, one of his henchmen, now both of these little Indian fuckers are short as fuck. They're like some Oompa Loompa rejected Indians. Yeah, sorry, we don't take Indians in Wonky's world. This dude had, like a comb over, but the half of his shit was shaved, but like the other half was like, I don't know if he was trying to like, I'm going to be Shinsuke or, whatever, but it was just like, what the fuck is that? It's just, what the hell, man? Like, dude, if you're going to shave half your head, like, come on. Shave the other half, please. You look like a douche. You look like a douche. So, does anyone else have any comments on everything? I think we've covered about almost every match, if we haven't forgotten about any.
No, I mean we didn't cover NXT, and Takeover was actually pretty decent, but we're just mainly focusing on.
If there's any big matches you guys want to talk about, go right ahead.
I mean, the Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Roode was pretty fucking crazy.
I did not watch that at all.
Saturday beat a tag team that has been undefeated for quite some time. And when I mean quite some time, I mean literally like almost 2-3 years, I think. And that is the Authors of Pain. They only have one defeat now.
Yeah. And Asuka's still fucking undefeated. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much basically all the shit that we wanted to cover.
Yep, that was the Takeover and SummerSlam. So I guess it was hit and miss kind of a weekend for WWE. So some things they got right and some things they got wrong, but maybe we'll see them fix it coming new or No Mercy and Hell in a Cell. So that will do it for the WolverSportsCast. Hope you guys enjoyed today's sportscast, and as always, I will have my Twitter down below. If you guys haven't, I'll do this again. go check out Jules' channel. He's got some great content on there. Anything from GTA to Battlefield to Dying Light. A lot of good stuff right there. His another link will be down for his channel down below. And I also have a GTA compilation coming up later this week too. I don't know when I'm going to get that out, but I'm going to try and get that out sometime this week. So look out for that. And that'll do it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we'll see you guys back here with more wrestling updates and other updates in the sports world. So hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.